Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park High School. I'm Bruce Holborn along with Paul Bodwin. And tonight we have the St. Louis Park Orioles coming into this game at 4-0 against the Wayzata Trojans 3-2. And you don't see that too often, Paul, where St. Louis Park has a better record than Wayzata. Wayzata last year finished the season 25-1.
Wow.
They made it to the state tournament state tournament final 4 years in a row. They lost to Minnetonka last year in the final, 72-61, but a great team, and this is going to be a big test for Park. And again, the records are only indicative of the teams you play sometimes, and Wayzata's had some tough teams that they played throughout the year, the season so far, and they've done really well against some of the better teams. So I think this is going to be a big challenge for St. Louis Park. St. Louis Park, I think this could be their best team they've had in the last 30 years. So it's pretty exciting for me to be able to cover games again this year with you, Paul, and I think the fans are going to be in for some pretty good excitement. And a tough week for St. Louis Park.
Yes.
Not only do they have Wayzata, they've got Hopkins coming in on Friday, so you don't have a schedule with Wayzata and Hopkins, and can't say that's anyone has an easier or tougher schedule than St. Louis Park. So we're going to have the national anthem here, and we'll be back. So as we get ready for the starting lineup, St. Louis Park coming away with wins against Armstrong, Minnehaha Academy, Holy Family, and Park Center this season. Wayzata beating Prior Lake, Maple Grove, Lakeville North, losses to Orono and Totino Grace.
Yeah, Bruce, this is a huge game for the Orioles. Probably their biggest, well, definitely their biggest test of the season so far. We got a birthday recognition for one of the coaches. And yeah, the record's 4-0 and 3-2, but Wayzata a little bit more battle tested than St. Louis Park so far. So this is a huge game for Park. And as you said, perhaps the best team in 30 years. It might even be more than that, looking at the banners. Last time they were regional champs, 1980. Last time they were conference champs, 86.
Starting lineups, Isaac Olmstead for Wayzata. Number 2, Christian Wiggins. Number 3, Nolan Anderson. Wyatt Macbeth and Tommy Shanmugavello. And for the St. Louis Park Orioles, Marley Curtis, averaging 22 points per game. Micah Curtis, averaging 30 points per game. Rashad Kimber, averaging 7 points per game. Noah Margellis. And Theo Mulfinger. So Matthew Johnson, sophomore, promising sophomore for the St. Louis Park Orioles, is having a little bit of soreness in his knee. He is not getting the start tonight. We'll see how much he gets into action in this game. That would be a big loss for St. Louis Park if he does not play, averaging 9 points per game, giving St. Louis Park some good scoring.
Also brings some height at 6'5", although they've got a lot of height in the Curtis twins as well.
Yeah, they've come out saying they're both, in at least the program, saying they're both 6'9" this year. So we had 6'7" and 6'8" last year. It looks like they've been eating and stretching out a little bit. They've got some great height, and St. Louis Park does have height this year when you get Cleo in there at 6'7" too as well.
Yep. Looks like they've been drinking their milk.
It's going to be Macbeth going up against Micah Curtis. Tip controlled by the Orioles.
Johnson also averaging 8.5 rebounds a game, so they'll miss him on the boards too.
This is Micah. Looks inside to Mulfiger.
It's a great opening play for the Orioles.
Again, unselfishness. That time Micah not taking the ball himself. He's able to find someone inside. Now Wayzata inside on the other side. Hook shot doesn't go. Rebound taken down by Micah Curtis. Micah, oh, and he loses the ball off of his leg.
He wanted it off of the Trojans, but went off his leg. It'll be Trojans' ball. They get another chance.
First turnover of the game for the Orioles. Here's a three launch, not good by Olmsted. Launch another three. This one is good. And that's going to be Nolan Anderson, the transfer from Eden Prairie. And he leads the team in scoring, averaging 20 points per game. They've got Olmsted averaging 19, almost 20, and then they got Christian Wiggins at 18.
Yep, they can really spread it out. So the Orioles are going to have their hands full tonight on defense.
Inside, Curtis.
Nice move.
That's Marley. You know, Micah and Marley both have they complement each other so well. And a lot of times we'll see Micah more as the inside shooter and Marley on the outside. That time Marley took it inside. They get a basket and a foul here. Wiggins, the junior, taking it in.
So far, both teams off to a really good start. They're moving the ball around. They're getting good looks. Both teams have been getting some good looks inside as well. And then you have the three, of course, by Wayzata. We got ourselves a good ball game on tap here.
Free throw's good, so 3-point play for Christian Wiggins. Go the shot clock, which is at 25 right now. Cross court, tipped out of bounds.
That's
good
nice
defensive play by Macbeth, yeah.
Yep, real nice defensive play there. He completely read that one, saw it, tipped it out of bounds. Park will get another chance. 18 seconds on the shot clock.
See, a great defense. Marley off the iron, not good.
A little bit off balance shot there. He didn't quite square up.
6-4, Wayzata with the lead. They have the basketball. Both teams move quickly. Nice
pass.
Cut to the basket, back out for another three. Anderson off the front of the iron, and the rebound by Marley. And he gets fouled in the backcourt. So good job on the boards for Marley Curtis and drawing the foul. Shanmugavelu, I'm going to call him Tommy for the rest of the game, picks up the foul.
And we apologize to Tommy Shamangavelu for saying his name right. Getting names right is important, but struggling with that one, Tommy, so we're going to call you Tommy. I hope that's okay.
We got the pronunciation. We just a little faster for time when he gets down the court that we.
That's a nice move by Micah Curtis.
Another launch three. Not good. Rebound by Tommy. Doesn't go. Back inside, so Wayzata keeps it alive. They're going to have another opportunity. Anderson.
A floater.
Yep, didn't go. And again, another opportunity. So.
Yeah, Marley Curtis mistimed the jump on the attempted rebound there. He jumped too early. So then it went over his head as he was on his way down, gave Wayzata that other chance, and they took advantage.
Kimber Mulfinger looked to shoot. Now tries to take it inside. Lane was blocked. They're going to give it out for a three. Short.
It's a good look, but just short.
He did a good job boxing out the Twins.
Nice save.
Nice save, yep. Boy, they're just getting blocked. Oh, they're calling a foul. Wayzata playing
Take a
really
look
fast right now. Getting the loose balls.
Oh yeah, that's that. I think third chance they had there. Nice way to keep at it on the part of Wayzata. Now we've got Macbeth on the line. As a theater major, I have a hard time saying Macbeth, but I'm not in a theater, so it's okay.
So we'll get some wholesale changes. Deshaun Amos coming in. Matthew Johnson also in. Pair of missed free throws. Rebound by Rickard, who came into the game. Amos takes it to the hoop. Nice.
Really nice move by Amos. Rickard on the floor, he's the kind that can give you some really solid minutes, what I call hustle minutes. Somebody who's just going to hustle his way out there and play good defense. And
there's a dunk by Christian Wiggins.
That'll get the visiting crowd fired up.
Here comes the Orioles. Kimber, and they call a charge on Kimber. Second foul of the game for Kimber, so Orioles can't afford to have players in foul trouble in this game. See the speed of Olmsted. Back up top. They work it around. Anderson. Oh, putback, not good by Wiggins.
Wiggins going for a big putback there, just didn't fall.
Wiggins looks good.
Yeah, he's fired up.
Yeah. Pass inside. That's going to be Olmsted. Passes out. Here's a three. It's good by Wiggins.
Wiggins off to a really nice start.
8 points for Wiggins already, yeah. 13-8. Marley, too strong on that one.
Yeah, I don't like that shot. He felt rushed. They need to start moving the ball around a little more, find some good shots.
And out of bounds, Oriole basketball. Marley Curtis on the bench, Mulfinger in the game. Xavier Ivy in the game for Wayzata. 13-8, Trojans with the lead. Amos into the front court. Takes it all the way to the basket. Just too much. Wayzata wastes no time getting back. Out for a three. Too strong, but they're getting those second chance opportunities. Another three. In and out. It was almost down. And attempt to save by Amos, but no go, and it's going to be Wayzata's ball again. So Wayzata just seems to really be controlling the boards and really the tempo right now in this game.
Looked like Wiggins gave Amos a little shove there toward the end. Well, that could have been travel. Nice fake.
There's the shot, it's good. Wow. Wayzata's got the shooting, and Ivy with the three.
That's a really nice fake, and then draining one.
St. Park just has not been able to get their offense going lately, and see what else they can. Curtis passes off for Rickard, in for Amos. Looks inside. They're trying to post Micah inside, and
now they call traveling on Park.
Yeah, they look really frustrated right now.
They do. They're frustrated and flustered. What they got to know is Wayzata defense, and here's that shot, that two-point shot by Ivy. They're going to key in on the Curtis twins, and so in order to compensate for that, you're going to have to move the ball around in order to get them open. or get the ball to who the other open guys are and hope they can get some shots going.
Assad Petaway in the game for the Orioles, trying to give the Orioles a little more size. That was a great move by Tommy. Can't get it to go. Orioles on the break.
Nice look.
Pass. Oh, Amos tried to do a reverse layup. It was tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, he tried to go reverse. He should have gone straight up on the left side there, but he opted to go for the reverse, and that gave an opportunity for Wayzata to defend it better.
Ballfinger will inbound it. Not a good inbound play.
Rickard with some nice compensating defense there.
That was a travel, yeah.
And we got a travel.
Well, I think when I talk to both coaches, you talk to Wayzata's coaches, we got to stop the Twins.
Yep.
And so far they've done a good job. Only 4 points in the game for the Curtis brothers. And for the Orioles, it was really, we have to play discipline. And so far, that is not coming to fruition for the coach. So they have to have a little more discipline, find the better shots. They just have to be patient, get the better shots. But Marley will hit it from outside.
That's a nice shot by Marley, not an easy one. Wayzata controlling the game, but only up 5.
Tommy, left-handed. Again, he's missed a couple layups.
He's got a lot of strength and some good footwork. He's having a hard time finishing.
A drive by Micah. Oh, that was a great block.
Clean.
Yeah, that was a really great defensive play by Macbeth. Wayzata on the other end. Here's a 3. In and out. Rebound by Micah. He's pushed. No foul call. And boy, I'll tell you, I've never seen Arsenio so animated, and a tip-in is good.
He's still yelling at the ref, and then they ended up converting it to 2 points. That's a tough one. Micah took a good hit there.
Oh, you get a foul, and so the Orioles will be shooting 3 free throws, I think. We call it 2 free throws, maybe. Foul called on Ryan Mann, his first. Marley. Starters coming back into the game. Olmsted, Wiggins, and Anderson after a short rest.
Drains them both.
6 points in the game for Marley. Orioles trail by 5. Floater is good. Orioles left the middle open for Olmsted.
Yep, nice clear lane, and he took advantage. Oof.
There's going to be a foul, 2 shots coming again for the Orioles. That's what they do so well, is if there's an opening, they're going to take it to the basket.
Yeah, that's a wise thing for them to do because they're so good underneath. They've got great moves, good footwork. They always know where the basket is, and so they're going to draw a lot of contacts.
The referee warning Marley about something here. Well, he shakes his head. Good shot. Good free throw shots for Marley. He's got 4 in a row. 5-point game again. But it's got to come up with some defensive stops here, though.
Yeah, Wayzata's doing a great job moving the ball.
Oh, that was a great play by Tommy.
What a great shot. Beautiful finish on that one. He's been struggling with that this game so far, but beautiful touch off the glass on that shot. Let's take a look here. Just takes advantage of the mismatch and rolls it in real nicely. That's good basketball.
There you get the 6'9" player taking it up the court.
Got quick moves.
It was really a nice drive, just not a good finish that time by Johnson. Still for the Orioles.
There you go.
And there's Micah.
That'll get the home crowd going.
play defense. That's Wiggins again is open. He's on fire. Micah pushing his way in. Matthew Johnson from outside. He
Nice.
hits. Back to a 5-point game. There's another long launch by Olmsted. Again, the rebound. So they're just getting killed on the boards, offensive rebounds. Orioles got to get these defensive rebounds. They got the size, and this time Marley comes away with it. Marley's going to take the shot short. Orioles not getting the second chance points or opportunities like Wayzata is.
And they
Wiggins
keep getting those
misses.
long rebounds. Hitting it off the back rim.
And you see how they're open for these threes. They just do such a good job rotating the basketball. Biggest lead at 8 for Wayzata. Rickard.
Oh, he wanted
He's
that.
short. Good rebound by Johnson. Another opportunity for the Orioles, but
Nice
they throw it
defense.
away. Marley doesn't want to pick up the foul.
Travel.
Oh, it's a break for the Orioles.
That's a big break. That was Wyatt Macbeth on the steal there. He's got a really good nose for the ball and clogging up those passing lanes. Good anticipation. That's at least the second steal he's got this game so far.
He may have been waiting for the foul to come, and it didn't come, and sort of, it's almost like pulling the chair from
Yeah.
the guy.
It's a good chance here for the Orioles on the travel call. That's not an advisable shot.
And again, but here's a fast break opportunity and a basket. So oh, there's a push
Okay, we
underneath.
got a push.
This could go against the Orioles, so against Micah.
Here's Olmsted's nice lay-in. He's not going to miss that.
Well, there's definitely frustration by the Orioles, and it may be a good time for Arsenio to call a timeout, but he likes to save his timeouts for the second half.
He does.
We've had a number of talks about that. Good still.
Oh, he's out.
Yep.
Not sure who touched it last. He thought he'd try to save it, but he stepped out clearly. Good call by the refs.
You know, there's not a lot of free space, and that's what I think the Orioles are finding out. Oh, almost a steal by Amos. Had he not fallen, he may have had that ball. Good defense by Amos. And now Wiggins.
Wiggins.
In and out.
Oof.
Oh, Curtis had to get that one. He didn't.
Look at this.
And the rebound.
One of the real big differences here so far is the rebounding. Wayzata getting a lot of second and third chances. The Orioles getting almost none.
Yeah, they got to stop the fast break.
Yeah.
But again, Arsenio wants his team to figure it out. And
Yep.
it's early in the season. Curtis, he's short. So they're just,
Look at that.
I'd say you got to take a timeout here.
Yeah, they're losing it.
Yeah, that's not
And
good.
it's
See,
charged. Let's take a look here. Oh, you couldn't be in better position.
right, and I think that's what Wayzata is doing. They're not going to give the Orioles. They're not going to give the Orioles that opportunity, and the Orioles aren't spacing very well, and so They're not hitting their outside shots, so it's really, they're struggling right now, and they'll see if they can get it together here. And Wayzata's playing a really good game.
They are playing great basketball.
It's fun to watch this Wayzata team. I mean, Wiggins and everyone just has such great talent. They can hit from outside. Look at this long one by Olmsted.
That's what we call Caitlin Clark distance. Yeah, Wayzata playing great basketball today in every element of the game, whether it's fundamentals, energy, inside, outside, defense, rebounds. They're just they're playing all around great basketball today. And as we said, this is the biggest test for the Orioles so far this season. And he's
Look
in
at
trouble.
the defense. They should have, yeah. Shot clock at 20. This is Rickard. Kimber to the lane again. Nothing there. They're just.
Yeah, Kimber got a little lazy with the ball there. He just kind of hung it out for them to take, but they get a nice defensive stop on the fast break.
I don't know. Amos takes that too quick with.
Way too quick.
And that forces the Orioles to pick up a foul, and that's just frustration. So, and Richardson asking. Who's asking Amos why he took that shot so quick. So.
Yeah, that's a great question. That was not an advisable shot at all. He wasn't squared up. He wasn't in position. He's basically throwing up a floater from deep three-point range as though the clock was running out.
What's interesting here is he didn't call timeout, but he's coaching his team from the bench.
Yep.
He's got all his starters, pretty much, a lot of the starters on the bench. He's telling them what's going on and really just trying to coach from the bench, save his timeouts.
Oh, nice shot. Yeah, as you said, he likes to save his timeouts, but he also knows he's got talent. He's got players on the floor, so if you can get them thinking right and making the right decisions, they can come back.
And you can just see Kimber right now. He just was really, really frustrated.
Yeah.
He's talking to Rickard. And again, early in the season, they haven't played a team like Wayzata yet, and this is a learning experience for them.
Yep.
But we'll see how they react and how they come out. We've seen this happen to Park in the past, and they seem to come out a little better in the second half. We got a timeout now.
Yeah, timeout on the floor. Orioles down 16, 4:27 to play in the half. But the way basketball is, I mean, there's a lot of game left. You can finish this half down 8 or 10. And if you're the Orioles, you might be feeling pretty good going into the half about what you can do. So there's a lot of basketball left.
Yeah, and you can see when teams are forcing it. That's the fourth offensive foul that St. Louis Park has picked up here in the first half. So again, they're trying to push, they're trying to rush the shots off, and again, Wayzata is doing a really good job stacking the lane and not letting the Orioles get those inside shots. So forcing to say, okay, if you're going to beat us, you're going to beat us from outside. And when St. Louis Park is shooting from outside, they're not hitting their shots. So, and it's very frustrating, I think, for the Curtis brothers, because they play so well when they're able to run the floor and get opportunities to the basket. So.
Yeah, and this Wayzata team is so good in transition, though, on both sides of the ball, that it's difficult for the Orioles and the Curtis brothers to get anything running, because they do clog up those passing lanes so well. They hustle back on defense on the fast breaks, does Wayzata.
Yeah, that three with Olmsted, Wiggins, and Anderson is just, they're incredible.
Missed that one.
Orioles pushing the ball. Here's Margolis.
Margolis wisely doesn't shoot there. He's looking to move the ball.
There's an open three from Molfinger, and he can't get it to go.
That was a good shot, just went in and out, didn't fall. But I like the ball movement on that play, and he had an open look.
Wiggins.
Wow, is he good. He has such a nice touch.
Orioles have to help.
Oh, look at that.
Kimber was late getting there. You can see the hustle. Wayzata definitely out hustling the Orioles.
That's a nice board
and
by Rickard, but bad pass.
Can't do these long throws, and the Orioles aren't coming back for the basketball. And now the Orioles pick up the foul.
Rickard and Kimber having words with each other about what went wrong there on that pass. Assistant coach telling Kimber he should have gone back to the ball, just like you said. You can't make mistakes with this Wayzata team. They will exploit them.
I think Richardson was not happy with a couple of the opportunities with the Curtis brothers, and he had him sitting on the bench for quite a long time. Micah's still on the bench, and
well, Micah, if I'm not mistaken, has 2 fouls. He certainly doesn't want him picking up a third in the first half. Oof.
Nice block.
That's a big mismatch there.
Wyatt Macbeth has done a good job in this game, playing great defense.
He has, like I say, a really great nose for the ball. He times things well. He anticipates. Good ball player. Oof.
Not a good shot.
No.
I thought he could have passed back out to the corner for a shot. They would have had an open shot, but he took sort of that jumper with. There's a rare turnover for Wayzata. Marley.
It's a tough shot, off balance, not a good look. Really good defense again by Wayzata.
Wayzata is putting on a clinic right now.
They are.
This is a Park team that scored 55 in the second half of their last game, and they are just held. Yeah, that's Marley with the floater.
Well, and Marley and Micah together are averaging 52 points a game.
They're going to need a lot in the second half for that to happen.
Yep.
Paul. And again, just a great shot by Noah Anderson.
We don't have the ability to track these kind of stats, but I would love to see the Trojans' shooting percentage.
Yeah, again, there's a drive to the basket, but intimidated when they get inside and having to alter their shots.
Wow. And they get the steal. The Orioles get the ball back.
I think Marley's going to try and take it all the way. No.
Oh, jeez.
Anderson with the block.
And again, see, that was
You know, this first half, 46 points put up in the first half by Wayzata, and
Yep.
just a picture-perfect first half. It is so much fun to watch them play basketball here, and hard to believe they have 2 losses this season the way they're coming out today.
Petaway on that last play, he had a good look. He's on the left side of the basket, but he shot with his right hand, and that was what enabled the block. There's a nice shot.
Yeah, that's what the Orioles need. Cleo with 5 in the game. And they just hit another 3. Olmsted. A 25-point lead for the Trojans.
Oh my.
Marley just off the front of the iron.
I think Marley Curtis just wants to get to halftime and reset.
Well, I don't think halftime can come soon enough for Arsenio.
Yep.
I like that they worked it back out. They didn't force it. Marley, just again, he's off on the front of the iron.
Wow.
On the other end, Wiggins.
They just aren't missing.
.56. Wayzata can go for the last shot, or they can get 2 more shots.
Oh, wow. How do you leave Wiggins wide open like that? 31-point lead. You gotta
a
shoot
clinic.
that, buddy. Shoot
Gotta
that.
put it up. Well, 57 points put on by Wayzata.
Wow.
A lot of that is by St. Louis Park just not being patient and giving them opportunities on these fast breaks. I mean, but a lot of credit goes to Wayzata because they're able to move the ball so well and isolate someone who's open for the three-point shots, and they're hitting their shots.
Yep.
But again, if you're not guarding and you're chasing and you're leaving someone open for that three, they're such a good team that they can hit those threes, and they have.
Yeah, Wayzata is playing near perfect basketball right now. They're flawless, especially down the stretch here. I don't know that they missed a shot in the last couple minutes. And they're also, like I said, they will exploit every mistake that you make. They're playing really smart basketball. They're clogging up passing lanes. They're anticipating passes. They're dominating the boards. So it's just all these things that compound and making it very frustrating for the Orioles. So they're going to have a lot of work cut out for them in the second half.
I think frustrating for us too because this game on paper looked to be like a fairly exciting game, and I thought St. Louis Park has not been held to 26 points at all. I mean, you know, they've been scoring in the 30 to 40 points per half, and again, you know, it was just sort of a tale of two stories. One, everything they did was just turning the ball over and missing shots, and everything went wrong for them. It wasn't just mediocre. It was just a bad half for St. Louis Park. For Wayzata, it was almost a picture-perfect half. They just took advantage, and you get a guy like Wiggins scoring 21, Olmstead with 18. That's a half. That's in the half. I mean, that's incredible. and just hats off to Schnettler's team. I mean, they did just such a great job coming out and prepared for this ball game. So.
They sure have, and again, you know, it's looking like it's going to be tough for Park to pull this one out. We'll see if they can somehow turn the tables here in the second half. But regardless, like you had said earlier, early in the season here, playing a team of this caliber and this pedigree is good for them regardless of the outcome of this game. This game is going to help St. Louis Park throughout the rest of the season. But let's see if they can turn something around and play some better ball in the second half.
And they do have Hopkins coming up, so again, get this bad one out of the way, and hopefully it's not going to get any easier with Hopkins, but I do think Wayzata is every bit as good as any team in the state right now. So when you look at that talent. Well, 57-26 is our score at halftime. Hopefully we'll see a better half for St. Louis Park coming up here in the second half. Stay with us. We'll have more basketball in just a bit.
Serving in Afghanistan, I was hit by sniper fire, and I was given a 5% chance to. Math wasn't my best subject. Today, I visit classrooms and share my story. I tell kids that with a little help and a lot of work, that you can overcome any challenge.
DAV helps veterans like Adam get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year.
My victory is being there for the next generation.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
All right, we're ready to start the second half. And we never thought it'd be a 31-point deficit, but see how St. Louis Park, again, Paul, I think for St. Louis Park, they just got to take it one series at a time and just try and play their game. And you're going to get a foul on Micah.
That's his third. Picked it up right away. And it looks like he might be coming out.
Free throw attempt is good.
Oh, no, that's Margolis coming out.
Well, they call it on Margolis, it looks like number 12, so they gave him the foul.
That's lucky.
Nolan Anderson, again, we mentioned he transferred from Eden Prairie.
Darn transfer portal. Oof.
Little collision. Micah.
Nice and patient.
Out
it's
for
a good
the
look.
So I like that.
Yep.
Matthew Johnson, his second three of the game. St. Louis Park outscored on threes, 10-2 in the first half. 10 threes for the Trojans, only 2 for St. Louis Park. Nice no-look pass in the corner.
Trojans have been getting a lot of good look from the arc.
This is a great point guard, Olmstead.
Yeah.
Gets to the paint, doesn't go. Good job by Curtis.
There we go.
And Kimber on the other end hits a three. Couple threes for the Orioles here. Anderson did a good job to do it. And Curtis got up really high for that one, but just couldn't corral it.
He got up too high. He tried to catch it with his forearm.
Here's a good look at Kimber hitting the three.
Orioles off to a good start here. But a long way to go, and that's just too easy.
And Arsenia's not going to like that one from turnover by Curtis, but a great job coming back by Johnson. Marley puts up the three, it's good.
If you give that shot to Marley, he's going to take it every time.
So Marley was 16 in the game.
Wow.
But they got to play defense.
Yeah, that's some good. This
Great passing,
team
too.
It's just.
You can see how they space very well, and they're able to find someone break into the basket.
They know
that's created with space.
Yep, they know where people are supposed to be, and the people are there, and yeah, they just a very solid team all around. That one drops.
Curtis was 6 in the game. (63-37). Curtis tried to go for the steal. Got to watch the fouls. And
too easy, Bruce.
yeah, Wayzata doesn't get intimidated. They just find someone who's open. Good shot.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't know whether he wanted to throw that one off the glass or not, and kind of went in between.
Yeah, he was in a bad position for that shot. And Wiggins with a rare miss. Quick pass. That was a great outlet.
Mismatch.
And Marley with the dunk.
All right.
And now we get a timeout.
I know the other thing with Wayzata, yeah, they have the 2 losses, but they're both, I believe, by a difference of 3 and 4 points. So close games. Right.
That was a great quick pass for Marley breaking, and I think that was that left Marley in one of the very few rare fast breaks that we're getting. And I think Wayzata thinking we can't let St. Louis Park get this conference. They call a timeout. They're not
right away.
Right
before a run can even start.
Yep. Well, St. Louis Park has outscored Wayzata by 5 here so far in the second half.
That's a good start.
It's a start, yeah.
Yep, that's exactly the kind of start you want to have. You want to build on that, get your confidence back, play the game that the coach has coached you up to play. I will also say on that last dunk, it was smart on Olmstead to just step away. He was not in a position to get a charge. So he just was like, I'm not going to take a foul, and just gave him the points.
Well, Micah's on the bench now.
You're going to have to be careful with Micah.
Anderson hits the three.
You see the way he squares up? Just like gets his eyes on the hoop, gets his body square, takes the right step. Beautiful shot.
I was noticing the same thing, Paul. Marley.
He likes that shot, though. He should keep taking it.
Yeah, there's games where Marley, when he gets hot, he just he can keep firing from that spot and they go, but got to get some help. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Marley.
Oh, look at
hits
that.
The shot. That's where you forget when you miss one. You got to have a bad memory.
Yep.
And I'd probably be good at this game with that memory.
Yeah, what did Ted Lasso say? Be a bumblebee?
Oh, nice pass. Wiggins,
that.
another one that doesn't go.
They're,
Orioles just can't get the rebound.
yeah, Wayzata's all over the place.
And now you give Anderson a three. That doesn't go.
That
tipped out of bounds again.
Wow.
The Orioles unable to get the board. And now Micah will come into the game, and he'll give Marley a little breather.
I thought that one might have been off Wayzata, but
offensive rebounds have really gone in favor of Wayzata in this game.
for sure.
The Trojans have done a great job. There's a nice pass inside. Shot didn't go by Macbeth. Timber along the baseline. Oh, I don't know. Got himself trapped and a turnover. Wayzata not able to capitalize.
That's a nice board by Micah Curtis. Oh, did he get one? He did.
Yeah, he was fouled. Only the first foul of the second half for the Trojans.
Orioles have cut into the lead a little bit here. If they can keep chipping away, they could get back in this game.
Wow, Curtis way too strong on that one.
Yeah. He had a good look, though.
Yeah, he was ready. He was prepared for the shot.
It was an open shot. He just put too much on it. A little conversation here on the officials.
I've really enjoyed watching Micah and Marley develop over the years, and really what they did this summer in their summer leagues was nothing less than incredible. I mean, and so they both deserve the opportunity to play Division I at North Dakota, which they got. Kudos to both of them, and not only great players, but great people as well. I mean, those two guys are just amazing and respectful, and I've had such a great time just really covering their game. So
as have I. I've also enjoyed substitute teaching in some of their classes in the past. They're great guys, and they really like each other.
Wow,
oh!
That was something. I think he was a little frustrated. He's like, I'm just like taking that thing to the hoop, and I want to see a replay of that one, Paul.
I think he just woke up.
Foul on the drive, and let's see if we can take a look at this one.
I'm not sure how he got there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a push off or what, but that's a posterization.
Woo!
That's where it's like those guys have such great showmanship on some of those finishes that you really hope Wayzata gives them a little more room so we can see some more of those. That's got to get the fans riled up.
And the Trojans have gone cold here in the second half. They've been missing a lot of shots, and the Orioles are managing to get some of the rebounds they weren't getting in the first half.
Yeah, they've turned a 31-point lead to 24.
Let's see what they can do here. That's a wide open shot for Rickard.
Oh, he didn't hit it, but a good rebound. Oh, Marley he's got to finish those.
Yeah, you need to finish that. He had a bad angle, but still got to finish it.
Marley had a block. Wiggins that time with the block. Well, good effort by the Orioles to keep it alive. They're gonna have free throws here. I think a foul was called.
Yep, foul was called. Marley's a good free throw shooter.
You know you're a good free throw shooter when the announcer says they're a good free throw shooter, and then they still make the free throw.
They still make it, right? I realized right after I said it, I'm like, oh, I jinxed him. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. And he makes them both. Nice game for Marley.
22-point game. So far, second half, very respectable for the Orioles.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that was a great cut.
Beautiful cut.
Just a great basketball play.
That's just, and then you throw it, you cough it up there. That's not a great basketball
Yeah, they're
play.
trying to get inside to Curtis when he wasn't there. Just back and forth, and a good finish.
I think that's, on some of these passes, I feel like this is a function of playing a really good basketball team when you haven't played one of this caliber yet. And look at that. There are passes that the Orioles have been able to make against other teams, I think, that they just can't make against Wayzata, and that is, oh, man.
Marley's going to go to the line now. But
how about Wiggins?
incredible. When you look at this team that Wayzata has and that they've compiled, I mean, you've got Olmsted, Wiggins, and Anderson, their top three are all juniors, so they're coming back next year.
Yeah, all juniors and all averaging at or near 20 points a game.
Great touch from Marley on the free throw.
I think he's perfect from the line today.
Rosa cut it to 22. It's now a 27-point game. See how quick they are. Balls that look like they're going out of bounds. Wayzata just hustles and they get to those balls.
Nice floater.
Nice floater. We're starting to see some of the bench guys getting scoring here now. Oh, that was
not a great shot to take. It almost dropped though.
Yeah, well, when you take those shots, someone's got to get back, and they're not. Orioles aren't doing it. Micah trying to make something happen as he tried to get inside the lane, but there's a good look at Anderson.
So Wiggins taking a seat, getting a little round of applause, heading to the bench. Had a remarkable game. And he traveled. Ouch. I didn't see a travel there, but I could have missed it.
Oh, there was a foot slid, but no travel call. Oh, jeez. Anderson again.
Yeah, and Petaway's got to collapse on the ball there. He let him just in. He could have taken a step in, and that's a nice shot.
First basket by Petaway.
Petaway needed to help out on that ball and that play on the other end and just missed it.
I thought Petaway got some really good minutes in against in the last game against Park Center, and I'd like to see Petaway get some more minutes here. See a full court press, and Margolis is going to try and take it himself.
He's a good ball handler. Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh,
Pettinger.
It's a nice shot by Petaway. I would like to see him just go up strong, but he still managed to get it in.
Yeah, so Petaway now with 4 points. He's done a great job so far coming in and getting inside.
Look at that.
There's Anderson for three. That's good. Can't leave him open. Anderson's having some fun right now.
Yeah, he had way too much time to put that shot together. Look at that move.
Good rebound by Petaway.
Rebound.
Up and out of bounds. Orioles will get the ball back.
A really nice rebound on the part of Petaway. I would like to see him when he gets those to just go up a little stronger. He's hesitating just a tick. It allows the defense to get more set.
See if Curtis can hit this one. Still off on his three. That time he was open.
Yep, there's a wide open shot. He was working on the three-pointer in pregame. I think he'd like to develop it a little more, and there's a travel. Calling out a play. Let's see if they can run it.
You know, Micah so far this year averaging 30 points a game, and I tell you that this, and Orioles are going to take a timeout, but I tell you this is, you know, he's played so well this year that I'm sure this game just hasn't gone his way, and it becomes very frustrating for him. But I think, you know, we're going to see everyone has those kind of games,
Yep.
But more than not, Micah will be having great games this season and so much fun to watch too. So.
And Arsenio not happy. He called that timeout, I think because somebody wasn't in the right place, and he's going at him right now.
Wayzata keeps their schedule going here, and I think they have a lot of winnable games as they play Breck, Rosemont. They're at Eastview, at Shakopee. Shakopee's a decent team this year. Armstrong down comparatively. You've got, you know, Chaska always pretty good. Buffalo, so I think. Eden Prairie will get to see Anderson against his old team, Eden Prairie, and Edina's had a pretty good team this year. They think they started off with winning their first two games. They lost one, and I think they came back and won their next one. So I think Edina's 3-1. Coach Bryant, who used to coach at Armstrong.
So let's see what they drew up. Can they execute?
I'd like to see Kimber get going. Kimber, when he gets hot, he's fun to watch.
10 on the shot clock.
Curtis says, I can't wait till 10, but Micah inside gets...
That's a nice rebound by Micah to get in there. Just kind of snuck in there and took it away, and then an easy layup. I don't think that's the play Arsenio drew up, but it worked nonetheless.
Well, after
There
the
goes
Tommy with the screen, almost knocked Mulfinger out, and still rubbing his chin.
Yeah.
And then a good job by Tommy. He's quick to the basket. He's got some pretty quick moves.
You know, for somebody, he's got a lot of size. He's big, and yet he moves like a little man. Missed the free throw. It's a 30-point game again.
Which means that the teams have been even here in the second half. But Park's just not gaining.
Right. They got off to a nice start, but then Wayzata settled in. And that's just goofy basketball.
You know, the scrambles are all being won by Wayzata. Oh.
You know, when you're up 30, why not?
I don't know how big Anderson is, but, he does a good job to get up towards the basket.
Yeah, it just threw it a little too far behind him for Anderson to get a good angle on the dunk, but. Oh. And he's shooting too. He drew the foul.
It's going to be called on man. It'll be his third foul.
I like that little floater shot by Kimber there. It didn't fall, but partly because he got fouled. We'll see if he can hit the free throws.
Kimber averages 7 points per game. He's got 4 right now. .84-55 the score. He's got 56. Olmsted, too easy.
Yep. No. That was a wise decision on the part of Micah not to give it to Marley there. Those are the passes that Wayzata's been cutting off all game.
Micah had it blocked.
Yep.
Here
and
we
look
go.
at this.
Well, they know the Twins, Micah and Marley, have had a lot of dunks, and Wayzata is out dunking them this game.
For sure.
That's a nice shot. Nice looking shot
It's his third three, I believe.
by Matthew Johnson. He's a sophomore. Oh, Olmsted. He hits a three. 5 threes in the game for Olmsted.
6:15 to play, and Wayzata's at 91 points.
Long three. Little flat. Woo! Nice rebound.
Is that what you call that, a rebound?
Put back. That's a slam back.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he's going to get the foul, but it was a good idea. That's the kind of pick in the pockets that Wayzata's been doing all game, but probably slapped him on the wrist. Here's the putback. It almost looked like they drew it up that way.
Well, when you get to the sections, St. Louis Park's the section gets pretty tough for Park.
Yep.
They've always had to either play a Hopkins or Wayzata early on. And so these are big games for them, really just to get the experience, see what went wrong, be able to correct that for next time they play. But again, there doesn't look like too many weaknesses on this Wayzata team.
No. I like that ball movement, Bruce.
Yeah, that was good.
It was a really smart pass by Rickard.
This Orioles defense has not played very well. Again, Micah just not being able to hit the threes.
I think it's a part of his game he really wants to develop. He's going to be, playing against a lot of height next year, so he's going to probably keeping at that for this entire season, I think.
Marley from way outside, and he hits it. Well, Marley's had a good game.
He's
got 30. I believe he's got 30 points right now.
Yeah, he's had a good game. The biggest difference has been the defense on the part of the Orioles, and in that not being able to get defensive rebounds and giving Wayzata all kinds of second chances when they need it.
Nice pass out for the three. Marley hits him. Do we get a charge?
Not sure what the call was.
I think it's just a blocking foul. So Mike is going to go to the line, but you see Marley is heating up a little bit on his threes. There's a foul.
He undercut him.
Yeah, Petaway had the inside position on the rebound. So 1-1. Yeah, Orioles missed the front end on the last one. See if Petaway can hit. That's short. Got a good roll. Shooter's touch.
Yep.
5 in the game for Petaway.
That's why you want to get a nice backspin on it. That's what happens.
a high arc shot.
Oof. That's Oriole ball. Not sure exactly how they were calling that, but Marley got a little pushed around there.
And Wayzata's sub now. Wayzata has
Yep.
their backups in the game.
That's the right thing to do when you're up 27 with 4:25 to play. If it gets a little bit out of hand, you bring those guys back in.
It's just tough. I don't know what he was.
He knows. He knows. He just looked at
He has his
Arsenio and shook his head.
Better get my roster sheet out for Wayzata.
Yeah. Oh, nice drive.
Nice basket. That's Nordon.
Micah, not a good pass. It's good defense on the part of Rickard.
Rickard's just trying to get back there, but it's a 2-on-1 break. Orioles ball.
Oriole ball, yep.
So the question, will Wayzata hit 100 and will St. Louis Park get in the 70s? So
With 3:38 to play, I'm fairly certain Wayzata's going to hit the 100 mark. Frustrating evening for the Orioles, but I still say early in the season, playing one of the top teams in the state, there's a lot. There's still a lot that they can take away from this game and grow on and grow from. Got a lane violation. So it's going to be Wayzata ball.
yeah, when you get the lane violation on the front end of the 1-and-1, so that's you don't get the second shot.
Sort of emblematic of how things have been going all night for the Orioles.
I think if Micah gets towards the basket on his own, he's going to take the basket down for frustration.
Not sure what the issue is here.
I just Orioles with the rebound. Long outlet pass. Kimber. Cross for Curtis.
Well, he just
He
not.
can't get him to go.
Yeah.
Kimber doesn't get it to go.
Nice
quick.
rebound.
Yeah, tipped out of bounds, Oriole ball. I like the effort of Petaway so far here.
Micah Curtis coming out of the ball game.
Shot clock at 11. Nice pass inside.
Yeah.
So Wayzata works it around Ivy. Tries to take it along the baseline. Ivy
Nice move.
gets the finish. Good job by Xavier. 97-69. There's a charge.
Yep. Been a lot of charges in this game. Wayzata just plays really smart basketball.
Interesting that they're bringing Johnson in the game, who did not start because of a sore knee. And with the game out of hand here, they're going to still have Johnson in the game. So that's must feel that everything loosened up and he's doing okay.
Yeah, and he's shooting well. He's got 3 threes on the night, at least.
I think Orioles calling a timeout to get some subs in the game.
Well, they said the timeout was on the Trojans, but yeah, I think we will see that. Here's the St. Louis Park schedule coming up, Bruce.
Again, we mentioned Hopkins, and they've got some tough games. You know, Minneapolis Washburn's got a good team this year. Farmington, Edina, Benilde is
always tough.
Benilde's very good, and I think Benilde started off 4-0 as well, so they're gonna have a really tough team, Benilde, and really tough schedule for the Orioles. Waconia is always pretty good too as well. So, but again, I think the St. Louis Park team will play much better than they did tonight. This is just not the performance that they want to, leave the court on. But it is what it is, and again, all this is all good learning experience.
Yep. And it's early. There's a lot of season left. They got 2 really tough games this week, but you never know how the season's going to play out.
Margolis.
That's just a wild pass.
Yeah.
So it looks like the Trojans are putting in some subs for the subs.
Yeah, they got a senior, number 35, Owen Dowell. Got some good size to him.
Yeah, nice block.
Petaway trying to force that.
And he traveled.
Lorenzo scored 43 in this half. It's gotten quiet in here, Paul.
Yeah, real quiet. Not a lot to cheer about in this game for the Orioles. Wayzata fans pretty subdued.
Right now, really, it's just trying to get some of these players that don't get much playing time an opportunity to get a basket. That's great hustle by Ivy. Nice drive.
Oh, I thought that would do it. I thought that would be the one to put Wayzata over the 100 mark.
They're going to have another shot right here. There it is.
There it is, yep.
Johnson can't get it to go.
Pretty good contingent from the Wayzata fan base here tonight, taking the trip east on 394.
Yeah, they're a fun team to watch.
Yeah, they are.
I think I'd like to see them play some more here.
If you like basketball, they're a fun team to watch. They play just really good basketball all around.
And their program has been good at all levels, and as they hit the seniors, these seniors just really seem to dominate. And that's why they've been in the state tournament final 4 years in a row.
That'll do it. You wondered at 3+ minutes if the Orioles would hit 70 and if the Trojans would hit 100. Trojans did, the Orioles did not. Tough game for the Orioles tonight. Again, a lot to learn from, and that's the best they can do at this game is put the bad basketball that was played behind them in a way, but also learn from it. And it'll be interesting to see where the Wayzata Trojans end up down the line here. They look like they could be in that state championship game again.
Well, Wiggins was held to 2 points in the second half after 21 in the first. But a great game by Wiggins. He's great. And I would say in the second half, the guy that really came out, the two guys, as Olmstead and Anderson. Anderson especially was just solid.
Yeah, it was just all around great basketball again by Wayzata. Orioles still have a good thing going. It's a great team. They're just going to have to work on correcting some things and finding a way to battle through these kinds of adversities when they're playing good teams. Because, you know, if you want, what do they say? If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best.
So when you're 1, 2, and 3 players, number 1, number 2, and number 3, which is Olmsted, Wiggins, and Anderson, all end up with 23 on the nose. So,
wow.
So that's, yeah.
That's some good distribution.
69 points from your top 3. That's pretty good.
Which matches the Orioles' total points.
Yeah, Marley Curtis led the Orioles with 30. If I've got the scoring right, it's 30, and Michael with 10 in the game. So, you know, those are the leaders for the Orioles. Actually, Matthew Johnson had 9 points with 3 threes. Petaway had 7. Kimber had, I think, 4 points. Molfinger with 7 points, and Amos with 2. So again, St. Louis Park losing this one 101-69, and we've got another one coming up in 3 days against Hopkins. Not going to get any easier, boys.
No,
but,
it is not.
You have to play a lot better, and I'm sure they're going to have a few tough practices in between. But Hopkins on Friday night would be interesting to see how the Orioles can stack up. Can they regroup? Can they play against the top echelons of the conference? So we'll see what happens. So join us again on Friday night. That game at 7 o'clock. So St. Louis Park with their first loss of the season. They're 4-1. Wayzata now 4-2. Again, final score 101-69. Thanks again. Have a great night, everyone. On behalf of Paul Bodwin and our entire crew here, I'm Bruce Oberman saying so long.